folks. This is your good friend Jiminy Critic, Jim Kulko, in the studio here in Conneaut for the Sunrise Live program. And I'm doing a movie review video for you folks. I talked with AJ Petro, and she asked me to do a review of the documentary, Won't You Be My Neighbor? About Mr. Rogers and his career on television. I don't know about you, but I'm that age. When he started out on television in 1968, I was 6 years old, and I can remember watching Mr. Rogers here and there on the television. I had the shows down when I was a kid. Mr. Rogers sometimes, Captain Penny, Barnaby from Cleveland. You remember all those old shows? Well, I was into those. And Mr. Rogers, this documentary, Won't You Be My Neighbor, very, very well done and informative. I learned a number of things about him that I didn't know. I knew a lot about Fred Rogers, the minister who got into television because he wanted so badly to work with children, and he thought children had as much feelings and emotions in their own little world, as you and I do as adults. So if you grew up with Mr. Rogers, you remember him, Won't You Be My Neighbor is going to be a great flick for you to get a hold of. It's an easy watch. It's not difficult. It shows you lots of sides of his life. Shows you things about the backside of the TV show that you didn't know. Now remember, so many different things he did on his program. He would talk about subjects that normally taboo to bring up to children. He talked about pets dying. He talked about your feelings. He talked about if somebody bullies you or you feel hurt inside. What do you do when you're angry inside? What's the right way to respond to all that? So he would try to teach us, I think above all, be kind to one another. And one thing I garnered out of this video, he was willing to listen to what the children had to say. Many times, we treat them as cute little, clowns or caricatures sometimes and don't think, well, what could a child have to say that's so important? But when he was speaking to the children or about the children, he took it so seriously and let them know that they were liked just for who they are. What would this country be like right now, this world, if we just stopped for a minute and treated people with the dignity and respect that we would like to have shown to us? I kind of guess one of the best ways to describe Mr. Rogers, what I got out of this documentary, Won't You Be My Neighbor, is really the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And Fred Rogers lived up to that moniker. And for those of you in the know, I'm going to throw out the number 143 to you, 143. That was a very special number to Mr. Rogers. And if you know what it's about, that's my message to you. If you don't know what it's about, look it up and find out for yourself. Please take some time, enjoy the documentary movie, Won't You Be My Neighbor, all about Mr. Rogers and his show.